Hello everyone, I'm back for the bonus read. Okay, we're going to use the Dragon Tarot for this reading. If you're in the Port Kembla area today, I am doing readings. If you just want to pop in and say hello, have a coffee and join us for a bit of a chit chat, you're welcome to do that too. All right. All right. Sorry, I was getting a little bit lost in my thoughts there. Life seems to be just sort of pottering on at the moment. There doesn't feel to be any incredibly... It's Mercury retrograde, I guess. And a lot of people have been writing to me and saying, wow, how heavy are these energies? I slept really well last night. In fact, I slept 8 hours and woke up in the same position I went to sleep in. So when you say you sleep like a bomb, I absolutely did it. That's 3 good nights sleep I've had in the last couple of weeks. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not really sure. But I've discovered eating fruit before you go to bed, maybe a big trick. Cutting up an apple and just having it, like give yourself time to digest it, maybe an hour before bedtime. But last night I had peaches and they work just as well. So there's a trick here I'm learning. All right. Oh, how good. We have the Temperance card coming out straight away. The Temperance card is a beautiful card. It talks about all things in balance. It talks about having a good balance of, say, work and life. It is a good balance of head over heart or heart over head, whatever that happens to be. But it tells me that there is a really nice balance here. The Temperance card also says that when you're in balance, you're vibrating in the vibration of the universe, and therefore manifestation is so much more easy when you're vibrating where you need to be. I always think with the Temperance, it can represent the sign of Sagittarius as well, the water bearer. The Temperance card is a beautiful card though. It has this really nice feeling, especially this morning, of somewhat feeling at peace with something. So it may be that you've come through a time where it's been a little bit, I want to say treacherous for some of you, and it's sort of like you're coming out this other side of something, feeling like finally things are back in order or things are where they need to be. All right, so we have the Four of Wands coming through. See, stability, this beautiful energy of feeling very stable, all things in their right place. Some of us don't do cluttered life, cluttered home. We do not do clutter. It makes us feel very uncomfortable. And other people love to live in that sort of environment. But I feel like here your mind is uncluttered and you're feeling very, very stable here. In balance, 8 of Swords. Oh wow, I almost want to put this 8 of Swords in reverse here. I feel like for some of you here, you may have come through this, as I said, this treacherous time, this overthinking. The 8 of Swords can talk about a victim mentality. Something here has shifted for you. Something has shifted for you that you've either been working on for a while or you've had some sort of realization of how to not get caught up in the energy of that round and round mentality. I feel like when I look at this card, you see, for me, it sort of feels like, well, it should be upside down. But it also feels to me like you are pushing to the surface of something. It's like you're breaking through, you know, the surface of the water, whatever it is for you. And that says to me, for a lot of you, you're coming through some sort of emotional break because you're pushing through that. And I feel like it's opening something up for you and making you feel so much more calm, at peace and at home with who you are. 2 of Pentacles coming through here. I feel like you're ready here to make some sort of, I want to say determination rather than a decision. This is the card of balance again. So it's sort of like a mini Temperance. And it's like you want to decide on something. you're wanting to make some sort of decision, but it's like a decision that's going to be either life-changing or is going to move you forward on your pathway in a very different direction. But it's like you've been fighting this with the Eight of Swords energy. It's like you've been fighting to see which way to go, and you're having some sort of breakthrough here, which is giving you the energy to push through something. Wow. Okay, Five of Wands coming through with the Strength card. You know, for some of you, this may be general energies. Maybe you've always ruminated. Maybe you've always procrastinated. Maybe you've found it very hard to make decisions regardless. But I feel like here you're putting a lot of stuff aside and just really becoming very determined. You know what you want and you're going after it now. And I feel like before you may have always sat back and not really gone after what you wanted. Maybe you sat in this Five of Wands energy where you sort of kept thinking which way to go. Maybe you sat in the Eight of Swords energy where you kept putting yourself in this place of going round and round. Maybe this is an energy of closing out some sort of cycle here. Some sort of cycle around negative thinking, some sort of negative energy, because I feel like you're bringing yourself into this beautiful balance here. And I see the Strength card followed by the World. There it is. Okay, so for those of you who've been fighting this energy for a long time, the ego against your spirituality, trying to make decisions, not feeling powerful in your own world, feeling small. You're no longer feeling small here. You have found the key. You have found the secret to your own soul. Something here is bringing you into a new existence. There is no more procrastination, no more victim mentality, no more overthinking, no more putting yourself in your place. I feel like here with this World card, you are leaving all of this behind. You've got it. You've understood it. End of cycle. Beautiful energy. All right. So I have the Page of Pentacles coming through. They told us the Page of Pentacles would bring a gift. They've been telling me that for a long time. I feel like here that finally something has come for you here. And maybe you have come for yourself. Maybe you are rescuing yourself here. Because you're letting go of a lot of baggage that's held you back. Possibly for decades for some of you. But you're letting go and you're moving forward here. I can hear a register dinging. Isn't that funny? It's like that final, when you go through the checkout and you've done all your shopping, and the old-fashioned registers, which when they finished, you know, some total, and it would come up on the register. Now, if you're younger and you don't understand what I'm talking about, we used to use manual cash registers when we went shopping, and they had buttons, and they had a little window at the top where you could see how much your shopping was, and you knew how much to pay. And that is where I feel you are. It's like you've got the total now. You're at that point. You've done the shopping. You've finished. That's what they're showing me. How cool is that? All right, so we have the Two of Cups coming through with the Six of Wands. There's a victory in love because some of you have come here. Okay, Two of Wands coming through. For some of you, this now means that you are ready for some sort of union here with the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands tells me that you are being recognized here, and the Two of Wands is telling me that you are moving in a direction now that you were meant to be moving in. Maybe you've been sort of a little, I don't want to say stuck, because I don't feel it's stuck, but maybe you've been held up on your path. And maybe this Mercury retrograde has been here for you to sort of finally absorb this energy and finally understand how to perhaps discard it or see it or recognize it. Maybe you're recognizing it for the first time. How you self-sabotage. let's just move on. All right, so I have the Four of Swords coming through with the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, this is so beautiful. I feel like here you're ready. You're accepting this energy. You're ready to make your dreams come true here. You are ready. I feel like with this Four of Swords, it's like, yeah, sure, there will still be work to be done. People often say to me, you know, does it ever finish? And I think no, because we're always evolving. But there is like this energy of you hitting a point here. I can hear the bell in the circus, you know, with the big hammer. It's like you've hit the top. You're ready. You are ready for whatever life is bringing you. And for some of you here, this is definitely a new start in love. You are being recognized. You don't feel invisible anymore. It's like you feel a part of what's going on. Some of us have so much trouble in the material world, the human world, the 3D, feeling because of our ability to hide away from things, feeling that we are being seen, feeling that finally we are being seen for who we are. All right. I have the Star card coming through again. So this is extremely potent energy. Six of Swords, moving away from things, and I have the Five of Swords here. There is a definite energy here, lots of Swords energy, that you are moving away from things that have troubled you here. You are leaving behind things that no longer mean what you thought they meant. I don't feel this is people or places. I feel this is energies. These are energies that have lived in your mind rent-free for a very long time. These are energies that you've carried around with you for a lifetime. You are clearing away all of these. It's such strong Ace of Swords energy coming through here. And I feel like you're ready. You're ready for whatever you want to do now, wherever you want to go, whatever you want to manifest. You have cleared all of the clutter out of your mind. And a beautiful soul said to me the other day while she was coaching, she said to me, I realized the other day, how was it possible in my own mind to manifest something when it was so full of all the overthinking, the clutter, the procrastination? And I feel this is what you're coming to here. You're starting to realize that you have filled yourself with so much negative stuff. How can you have room for the positive when you're so full of all the things that can go wrong? And I feel like you're cutting it away here. You're wielding your sword, you're taking and you are creating a new space and a new life for yourself here. And because of that, you're allowing in love. And maybe for some of you, you've held this at bay for a long time because maybe you didn't feel with all this clutter in your mind that you were worthy of this. But you see, the Star card here tells me everything is in alignment with your journey. Everything's in alignment. That means you're exactly where you were meant to be at this time. And for those of you who want to go quicker, you can't go quicker when you have lessons to learn. Otherwise, you are never going to see something when it's sitting in front of you. So we have the Temperance card saying it's the right time. There's a beautiful stability now that perhaps you haven't felt before. I feel like you've let go of something here that has held you back. Whether that is overthinking, whether it's a lack mentality, you're letting it go here. And you are moving here or making a choice to move in a different direction. I feel like you're letting go of like the overthinking. I feel it's the doubts. I want to say the doubts here with this Five of Wands. You are moving into a new time. We have the Strength card coming through with the World, which means you've completed some sort of karmic cycle here. You are starting to trust that you are more than just your ego. Beautiful energy. All right, let's read your wisdom of the Oracle card. Nope, you don't want to come out. Ah, there it is. Time for a nap. All right, so you must need a rest after all that hard work. 24. I'm feeling Spirit is saying to you here, take time out, because we did have the Four of Swords down here as well. So maybe it's time, maybe you've done such hard work, it's time to just chill now and just wait for everything to come to you. This is about rest, rejuvenation and renewal, temporary non-action, and allowing your dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists and your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. One thing I want to say to you, if you've been doing all this work, sometimes what happens is that ego brain, that monkey brain, whatever you'd like to call it, every now and again creeps back in and you find yourself listening. You're listening to it again. Don't be too hard on yourself, because what we do is sometimes when we get back into an anxious mind or the energy of feeling that things aren't going to work out the right way, it's only a temporary pause. Don't even give it any energy whatsoever. Just allow it to go. Like I always say, be the observer. See that what's happening and just allow it to go. Don't pay it any attention whatsoever and it will stop bothering you after a while. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.